Who you calling tiny? Howdy everybody, it's Kentucky Ranger here with another review of another microphone. This is from the fine folks at FiFine. After I did the review of the UHF wireless microphone, I went on their website and I was looking for a microphone for my sister. She does Bible study for Pakistani children, and the built-in microphone on the tablet she uses, it's not picking her voice up very good. So she needed something inexpensive but good quality to plug into her tablet, and it has to be something she can sit on the desk like this. But it's pretty cool. It's only $24.99. That surprised me. It's inexpensive, but it's very high quality. And you look, it has a gain control, so you can control the volume. Plus it has what they call a mute button. Broadcasters call that a cough button. Same thing. You push it, it mutes. You push it, it unmutes. I'll get into that here in a little bit. It flexes in two places, as you can see there, and up on the head here. It flexes. Now, one thing, when you do get this, the first time you flex this, let's see if I can get it to pop, because I got there, you hear that, don't freak out. What that is it's breaking away from the paint. Once you start flexing it, all that popping and stuff will go away. But it's fairly flexible, as you can see here. Get it on camera. You can, and it holds wherever you put it. That's where it stays. So so far so good. The microphone, I mean, you can see it's a condenser microphone inside that housing. Make sure it's focusing. You know, it's pretty good size. It's plastic, but what ain't plastic nowadays? Comes with a little windscreen, which that's a good thing. Keeps you from the popping and cracking. But you don't have to get right up in this thing like you can talk normally at a distance. Has perfect frequency response for voice. It's 50 to 20,000 kilohertz. So it may not be a good choice if you're wanting to do audio recording of music, because it doesn't get down into that 30 hertz range. 50, you're rolling in, you know, that it rolls off 50 hertz. The reason is because the human voice, that's, unless you're like a real low baritone, that's kind of the natural roll off for a human voice. So that's really cool. Anyhow, it's got a really long cord. I really like that. Very, very, very long cord. I'm not really sure. I would say at least 5 feet long, maybe a little bit more. So anyhow, what we're going to do is get into this. That's why I've got my laptop sitting here, because I'm going to show you. You can use this in several different situations. Vlogging, Skyping. One really good thing is Google Hangouts, you know, anything like that where you need a good microphone. And that's another thing, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on really big microphones. I mean, the one that I have, the Blue Yeti microphone, it's a really good microphone, but it's big, and it's not necessarily, you know, conducive with lugging around. Where this, you know, you can throw this in a briefcase or anything and just take it anywhere. But it's really easy to use. And I want to demonstrate that right now. Let me point Mr. Camera. Make sure Mr. Camera's pointing where you can see. Okay. Now, first thing you do is plug it in to any USB port on a laptop, desktop, doesn't matter. In fact, I'm going to show you something really cool here in a minute. Anyhow, you plug it in, and see, I've already had it plugged in. The computer recognizes it. That's all you have to do. It's there. It loads the drivers automatically, and then you can see the little green light comes on. Now when you mute it, the light turns red, as you can see, letting you know that it's muted. So like if you're coughing, sneezing, somebody says something you don't want everybody to hear, you know, so that's a really cool feature. Excuse me. I'm just going to have this, what, 2 feet away somewhere. You know, you don't have to be right on it. And anyhow, I'm going to use a really awesome shareware program called Audacity. Well, the cool thing about Audacity is it's free to use. You don't have to pay for it, but you can donate, and I suggest, because I've donated to them after I got to using it and noticed how good it is. I mean, this thing, if you've used Audacity, the Audacity users out there know exactly what I'm talking about. Extremely powerful software for audio, for doing audio work. In fact, the stuff that I do, I'm using like maybe 1% of what this thing can really do. You can do multi-tracking, you can do all kinds of stuff. Anyhow, I digress. So you get on here, you choose which one. It says USB PNP audio, so that's the one. That's this microphone. Okay, now you click the start monitoring. Okay, you can see it's picking up my voice. Now you use this volume control right here. You use that volume control. Now I've got it at about the 12 o'clock position. I'll show you, and you can see at the 12 o'clock position it's almost, let me turn the gain down on this just a tiny little, I don't want it clipping. Hello, hello, test, test, test. Yeah, that's good. Clipping's a bad thing with audio. So, excuse me. Oh, this weather out here is killing me. Once I start recording this, the rest of this video, well, not the rest of it, but this next segment is the audio from this microphone. So let me get this recording so we can get right to it. Okay, as you see, it's recording now, and this is my voice through the microphone. Now you see I'm speaking naturally, I'm not screaming, I'm not yelling, and you can see the waveform. It's just nice. It could be a little higher, so what I'm going to do is, using the volume control on the unit here, I'm going to raise that up just a little bit. There we go. I'm getting a little louder, because you don't want it too awful loud. And you can see the VU meter up here. I'm right where I need to be, and the waveform looks good. I'm not clipping. So this is me in my natural voice, and I'm probably about 3/4 of the way. I can crank it all the way up. That's all the way up. And you can see with my natural voice, I'm right on the edge of clipping. If I was to raise my voice, see, you don't want to do that. Very sensitive microphone. So let me turn that back down. Now I'm going to hit the mute button, and you're not going to be able to hear me. Okay, that conversation was over. So it's just that easy. I mean, that's really all there is to this. So we're going to go back to the camera audio because I'm going to show you another really cool thing about this. So let's stop this recording. Okay, we're back to the camera. What I was the previous FiFine wireless microphone review I did, I had this little jewel. Well, guess what? This little jewel, because this is a USB microphone, also works. So let me unplug that. Plug this into my iPhone. Like I say, you can get these adapters. I've showed it before. Let me turn this camera back around. I've showed this before. It's USB to Lightning for iPhones. But you can get this for Galaxy phones, any phone. So what you do is you plug it in, and to show you it's off. This is so cool. You plug it in. My Yeti microphone works like this too. Plug it into the adapter, and lo and behold, look at that, the light comes on. Now I'm going to open up my video recorder app because it shows finger over there. Anyhow, if you look on here, it popped up, it said USB microphone. And okay, so this is it plugged in and with the power on. I want to start recording this. Now you're hearing the audio through the camera or through the phone, or the camera phone camera, whatever you want to call it. So keep covering. Well, you're not going to see the video feed anyway. I'm just going to show you the audio feed, what it sounds like. This would really be cool if you were like in Movie Maker, you were doing voiceovers. Perfect voiceover microphone. And you can see I'm not close to it. You don't have to be close to it. Anyhow, I mean, that's basically that's it. You know, it's just a really cool, simple microphone. I love this little USB doohickey. Like I said, I'll have a link to where you can get this off of eBay. You can get them for around somewhere between $9 and $12. They're not that expensive. But anyhow, let me get that off of there. I just think it's so cool that the way that does that. Let me make sure I okay, there it is. Just want to make sure it saved it. So anyhow, that in a nutshell, it's awesome. It's, even though it's plastic, it doesn't feel cheap. It does not have a cheap feel to it. It's got a nice rubberized, excuse me. It's got a nice rubberized bottom. Sorry, I burped a little. So it don't slide around. It's very stable with it sitting. I mean, look at that. You can bend it and twist it wherever you want it. Like I say, you don't have to get right up in it. You just right there. That's I don't know what else to say. It's just really cool. It is definitely 5 Rangers. $24.99. Come on. And the sound quality, just beautiful. Anyhow, from the fine folks at FiFine, I'll have the link to this microphone down in the description as usual, and the link to get this off of Amazon. Now they make fake ones, or not, I guess fake ones, knockoffs, whatever you want to call it. Don't get them, because I've tried a couple of them and they don't work. Apparently there's a chip inside here that Apple makes sure that it's proprietary to their phones, and the two that I've got, I plug it in, it won't recognize it, it won't work. I think some of them say that they're updated, so maybe they'll work, I don't know. I got a genuine. Make sure it's a genuine Apple. And I think they call it a USB camera adapter. I'll have pictures and stuff so you can see. This is really cool. And they have adapters for every other Samsung and all the tablets and phones. You can all get a USB adapter, and they all do the same thing, where you can use stuff like this. But whew, I'm out of wind. I think it's cool. 5 Rangers, $24.99. Dang, that's just it looks good. It's got a new mic smell too. But it's just cool. Anyhow, that's it. God bless y'all. Take care. Oh, and in case you're watching this, went to the hospital the other day. My eye was all funky. It's healed back up, so I really appreciate all the prayers and everything, all the thoughts and prayers. Got to go to the ophthalmologist to see what's really going on. It's come back to normal. I don't know. I think I slept with my eye open or something. But that's not part of the review. I didn't poke my eye out with this. But anyhow, God bless everybody, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like and share and subscribe and all that stuff. See y'all in the next review. Bye.